people get involved in your campaign. They say, you know what, I love this woman. I love what she's doing. She's fighting for us. This is John Villarreal reporting for Conservative New Media.
Conservative Media Peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, Paul Villarreal right there. We are talking pro football. Finally, the NFL is back on TV and back in the situation here. I want to know what you think about the 2010/2011 season in the NFL. Who do you think's going to win? What do you think's going to happen? We have big matchups this weekend. We've got the Washington Redskins, now the Donovan McNabb choke artist, Washington Redskins, going up against Dallas Cowboys on Sunday. Now, I think
that's Sunday Night Football.
Gosh, I love Sunday Night Football. I think McNabb's going to be destroyed, totally destroyed, and the Washington Redskins are going to be embarrassed. This Dallas Cowboy team is loaded. Now, if you go to ESPN, this is what they think. This is their power rankings right now. They've got the Colts #1. They've got New Orleans #2. Green Bay's #3. Dallas is #4. Vikings is #5. Baltimore is #6. Falcons are 7. Bolts, the Chargers, are at 8. The Jets are at 9. And the Patriots are at 10. Now let's just set that table right there and let's think about this and let's talk about this. We already have the Jets coming out and saying that they are the big dog on the block and they are the ones to beat. This Jets team looks loaded. And in New York now, you have the media capital of the world. You have basically the entire city, the entire tri-state area getting so insane about these Jets. It's almost like they've forgotten about the Giants. Do you think that these Jets have what it takes? And my boy Carton and the other people over there, WFAN, they're all crazy about these Jets. I want to know what you think about these Jets. That's #1. #2, I think we've got problems over there in Foxborough. I think that Randy Moss is making noises right now that he's not happy. There might be some issues over there. I don't know if Brady with his hair is still where he needs to be and stuff like that. Now, but let's go to the top of the chain here. Colts, I mean, anytime you got Peyton Manning, he really gives you a chance to win. I mean, I'm talking he changes the game. And even though his offensive line, yeah, he has problems, but guess what? He's able to make the moves and get out of that. I think the Colts are very dangerous in that division, but I also love what the Bengals have going right now. I think the T-Ocho combination right now is so powerful that, and then Carson Palmer's doing his thing, and they got a great running attack too. I mean, don't sleep on these guys. They have the defense. There's a lot going on right there. Favre, though. Favre is back. That guy is a winner. He was this close to a Super Bowl last time. And I think Jared Allen and the rest of the guys are stacked and jacked. They do have some problems with some of the receivers right now. They need to get some of that stuff back. But I love what Favre can do. He's also a winner. Cowboys, okay, the preseason was a little bit shaky. But you're talking about more talent on all sides of the ball than I really think that any other team. I think in terms of just talent in the NFC, you can't match them right now. They have to pull it together, though. We hit the monkeys off the back. We won the playoff game before. But we really have to take it to the next step. Green Bay, Packers, I'm not buying that at all. I don't think they're #3 or anything like that. I don't know. Again, they have to face the Vikings in that division, and that's going to be a big problem. I think that Favre has their number. I think that, you know, Aaron Rodgers, as much as he's a former Cowboy and stuff, and that's cool, but I'm not sold on them as someone that has that strength. Saints, I think that was just a fluke situation. They're not going to be in that situation anymore. Yeah, Sean Payton down there is good, and you know they've got some weapons and stuff like that. But you know Reggie Bush, he just lost the Heisman, or maybe that he didn't or didn't. There's all kinds of controversy there. I don't think he's that durable anyway. I think that people are hip to what they're doing. But you know, let's see what's going on with that. Baltimore and Ray, you know, okay, they added Hushmanzada, and that's good, but I don't know. I mean, Flacco, you know, we'll see. Paul, what do you think? What do you see right now? What's your early read on this NFL season?
Well, I'll tell you this. A good overview. I'm excited this weekend for Bengals going into New England. That should be a very good test of where those two teams are. The weather, I don't know what the weather's going to be. Hopefully it's decent. I'm really excited to see what Cincinnati can do with the T-Ocho combination there. They're tough. Their defense is stout. I love what they're doing. They're a little bit concerned about their offensive lines, but I like their weapons. I mean, some people are calling them the Cowboys of the AFC, and we'll see. We'll see. Like you said, there are concerns about Randy Moss. There's discussions about Tom Brady apparently getting extended by 3 years or something like that. I'm very interested for that game. Extremely excited for the Vikings Saints kickoff on Thursday. Vikings should be looking for revenge. Favre missed training camp. He's still probably looking to get a little bit sharp, but the Vikings are going to want to come out strong. And as you mentioned before, really want to see Dallas go in and just take it to McNabb and the Deadskins and put a beat down on them. And overall in the season, I know Chris Morton, so I think he picked I can't remember his NFC team, but he picked the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl. I thought that was pretty interesting. Adam Schefter was talking some smack, though. He's basically saying Dallas is going to be closer to a 500 team than a Super Bowl team. But I think, the Cowboys look good. I'm excited. Let's see what's happening. What you said with the Saints, I agree. Reggie Bush, very fragile. I don't know how this whole thing is going to affect him with this. Supposedly, the reports are he's going to have to give back his Heisman. I think, he's not the main cog there. The main cog there is Drew Brees. You give him respect, but I think it's going to be very difficult for them to repeat. And as you mentioned, can't count out the Colts. They're hungry. They got a little bit embarrassed, a little bit messed up in the Super Bowl last year, and they're going to want some revenge.
I agree with that. And the thing is about the Cowboys is, you know what? They have too many weapons and too many ways to win. If they even get any kind of gelling together there, and the team has maturity, whatever, Romo makes sure he has here, I mean, they're going to be right in it till the end. Believe that. Because there's just too many ways to win. Jason Garrett needs to understand that you can run too, and we have a lot of other running weapons, and you have to balance the attack. Do that, everything else will be fine, and it's all good. Anyway, what do you guys think? Who is your Super Bowl pick? Who do you have winning each of the divisions, and why? I want to know about it right now. And what are the games?
Can I just say one other thing? I got to mention. I do like the Ravens. They got Houshmandzadeh. That is going to help them in their passing attack. They know he can run the ball. Still got Ray there getting it done, wherever he is now, 35, 36. It's going to come down to Flacco. And you were mentioning the Jets, and that's going to come down to Sanchez. You got a couple of relatively young quarterbacks. How is that going to work out? What you said about Aaron Rodgers, I agree with. But the guy, I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers fan. They do have to go through the Vikings, but the guy has put up good numbers, so you give the Cal Bear guy props. But it's going to be interesting. I can't wait. We finally have football back.
We finally have football back. Oh, look, I love the Cal guy. I love Aaron Rodgers, stuff like that. I just don't think he's at that level yet. I think he's a good quarterback, maybe a very good quarterback. I don't know that he's a Super Bowl quarterback or even a big championship-winning quarterback yet. We'll see. And we'll see what's going on. I also think there's other issues there and whatnot. I mean, it may not be too unlike, when Steve Young replaced Montana, and they thought you were going to have another Montana automatically just because the guys wearing the same uniform. No, you don't replace Brett Favre and have another Brett Favre immediately. Doesn't mean that he can't go on and win a Super Bowl just like Steve Young did. But let's see how it plays out. But I mean, I'm all for the Cal guys. Anyway, I am John. That is Paul. Tell us who you think's going to win. Tell us who you think's going to win the championships in the different divisions. Tell us which games are you psyched for this week. And we are going to follow this NFL thing right through the season. So you talk to us right here. Comments below. Subscribe above. I am John. That's Paul. We are Conservative New Media. And we'll see you next time.